Hello, Pisces. This is a tarot card reading for you. I've got a couple of decks spread out, so we can go ahead and find out what you need to know for January 2024. So, what do we need to know for Pisces? Let's see. Okay, Pisces. So, first thing is we got to face our fears here. I'm getting the number 48, which is number 12, which is also could be number 3. But basically, I feel like you are feeling like you're kind of stuck in a situation. You're worried about how to get out of it. It's almost like you can't really see the path out of it right now, right? Let's find out what else for Pisces. I'll go on here. What else for Pisces? Okay. So the problem is that you're afraid to take that, road, that rockier sort of path. Because it's going to involve you spending some time on your own. And I know that's uncomfortable for you, but here's the thing, you're going to have to do a little bit of exploring about your personal beliefs and spiritual practices. And you can't really do that if you're coming from a place of fear. So it's really important for you to understand that you got to get away from that place of fear and trust yourself and not be afraid, right? You need to get more in contact with that inner light, okay? And sometimes that involves taking a journey on a road that's not very easy to see, right? We kind of got the same situation here. It's kind of rocky. Can't really see your way through it. But I promise you that spirit is guiding you through it, okay? I've also got the owl spirit coming through with this hermit card, which tells me that you really need to do this in order to find these things that are currently deceiving you. And that's what's creating this fear, right? Like you're not fully understanding what's happening. And so you have to trust that owl spirit to guide you to a place of discernment so that what you're trying to get away from. So I think right now it's hard to see it, but you can kind of sense that it's there, right, Pisces? You have that intuition. What else for Pisces? So we have the Eight of Pentacles. And Pisces, I know that you have been putting a lot of work into something for a long time. You put all of yourself into it. And, I feel like there's a little bit of a sense of this is, potentially has to do with your material well being. Maybe you're afraid to take a step forward into it. You're worried about what that looks like. But basically, with this Eight of Pentacles, it just tells me that you're doing good work. Okay. So, what you're doing well. And don't let anybody kind of question what you're doing. I know that you've spent a lot of time doing it and it feels like it's not really getting you anywhere, but that's because you're being held back a little bit. This like fear sort of feeling that you're getting. But, if you spend a little bit of time on your own, that path I think will become more clear and it won't feel like it's so much hard work for you. Okay. What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? This might be, that's 2 there. Okay. We'll take both. Okay, so luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius, so that's actually really helpful for you right now. And that Sagittarius energy is about being a little bit more adventurous, right? So like getting rid of this fear stuff and feeling a little bit more adventurous, looking for a new direction to be moving in. Maybe you've put a little bit too much time in this particular work and you're ready to kind of just move into something that's a little bit more for you, right? Like feels a little bit more like it's yours instead of for somebody else, if that makes sense. That's kind of what I'm hearing. But the second one is your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. So like this is the exact time of year that you should be sort of moving into this new situation. That Eight of Pentacles that tells me that you've been putting a lot of work into something, you're going to be looking forward to that all paying off, right? So the next new moon that we have is going to be a new moon in Capricorn. And that's going to be, really important timing for you. So look for things to come more into place for you around that new moon in Capricorn, all of that time that you've put into things. And that is going to create a situation where luck is on your side. You're going to find a new direction to move into, something that will spark your interest, feel more like it's yours, and be in a direction that you feel comfortable in. Whereas right now, maybe you're afraid to make that move, right? Because you can't really see a clear path. Spending some time on your own and sitting with that, letting spirit guide you, using your discernment about what you're afraid of, whether or not it's worthy of that fear. Fear is just something that we allow. So we have to remember to understand that we don't have to be that way. Okay? I hope that's helpful, Pisces. Take care.